Hey Lakers Nation, ready for today's bombshell news and red-hot last-minute rumors? Buckle up because today's scoop will leave you absolutely speechless. So let's cut to the chase and dive right into today's headline. The Lakers front office never sleeps, and I've got the inside track on their next potential blockbuster move. My sources are buzzing about a possible summer pursuit that could shake up the backcourt in a major way. Portland Trailblazers sharpshooter Anfernee Simons might be wearing purple and gold next season. While our Lakers are battling through this year's playoffs with championship hopes, the Brain Trust is already plotting their next chess move. Rob Pelinka and the crew understand that despite having a competitive roster, they're still a couple pieces away from being absolute title favorites. That defensive-minded center we've been craving? Still on the wish list. But now add a dynamic scoring guard to that shopping list. According to my insider connections, Simons has emerged as a legitimate Lakers target should Portland decide to move their young marksman. Multiple front office sources confirmed to me that Los Angeles has expressed genuine interest, a Western Conference executive revealed. The fit makes perfect sense when you look at their roster construction. Let's break down what Simons brings to the table. This kid is averaging 19.3 points and 4.8 assists while launching 8.5 three-point attempts per game. At just 25 years old, turning 26 in June, he perfectly aligns with the Lakers' vision of building around youth while maintaining championship aspirations. J.J. Redick has been Simons' biggest advocate behind closed doors, whispered one Lakers staffer. He's been studying film on him since his broadcasting days, and believes Simons' off-ball movement and shooting touch would create devastating spacing alongside our stars. Now, I know what you're thinking. How the heck do we make this work? Financially? Simons will command $27.68 million next season, which means we'd need to get creative. Portland wouldn't just give away their prized guard, they'd want substantial return. The elephant in the room? Austin Reaves might be the piece Portland demands. Multiple sources confirm the Lakers have steadfastly refused to include Reaves in any trade discussions to date, considering him virtually untouchable. This creates a fascinating dilemma for the front office. Stick with the homegrown talent or swing for the fences with Simons. At 6'3", Simons isn't the biggest guard, but his explosive scoring ability and youth present an enticing package. While his overall efficiency has room for improvement, that sweet 36.3% from downtown on high volume is exactly what this roster needs. A reliable floor spacer who can create his own shot when needed. The timing couldn't be more interesting. With Portland rebuilding around Scoot Henderson, they might finally be willing to move Simons for the right package. The Lakers, meanwhile, need to maximize LeBron's remaining elite years while simultaneously building for the future. Would this move vault the Lakers into undisputed championship territory? The potential Simons acquisition addresses our spacing concerns, but defensive questions remain. Any deal would likely deplete our already thin trade assets, making this potentially the final major move before we're locked into our core. So Lakers Nation, what do you think? Should we push all our chips in for Simons or keep developing what we have? Would you include Reaves in a deal for the Blazers' young star? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're craving more exclusive Lakers trade rumors like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel for daily updates as we track every potential move. This is Lakers insider information you won't get anywhere else. Hey Lakers Nation, ready for today's bombshell news and red-hot last-minute rumors? Buckle up because today's scoop will leave you absolutely speechless. So let's cut to the chase and dive right into today's headline. Lakers Nation, my sources are burning up with what might be the most controversial trade rumor of the offseason. The front office is reportedly eyeing a three-time All-Star and former Defensive Player of the Year to bolster our front court. And yes, we're talking about the Tower of Power himself, Rudy Gobert. Now I know what you're thinking. Another big man? What's the catch? Well, hold on to your seats because the potential deal could involve trading away fan favorite Austin Reaves. That sound you just heard was half of Laker Nation gasping in disbelief. While the Thunder may be the darlings of the Western Conference, let's not forget our Lakers just knocked them off on April 6th. With Luka and LeBron leading the charge, this team has championship DNA. But that front court? That's where we've been exposed time and again this season. The Lakers brass believes they're one elite rim protector away from legitimate title contention, a Western Conference executive revealed to me yesterday. Gobert's name keeps surfacing in their internal discussions. Let's talk Gobert. The man has led the league in blocks, been named Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, and consistently alters more shots than anyone in the NBA. While critics mock his occasional butterfingers on drop-off passes, his pick-and-roll gravity as a lob threat would be devastating paired with Doncic's elite court vision. The 32-year-old Frenchman put up solid numbers this season: 12 points, nearly 11 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game across 72 contests. What's truly impressive, Gobert has averaged at least 2 blocks per game in 9 of his 12 NBA seasons, Anthony Davis territory when it comes to protecting the rim. According to multiple sources, Minnesota might finally be ready to move on from their controversial big man acquisition. One Timberwolves insider confided, "The Gobert experiment wasn't a disaster, but it hasn't delivered a championship either. With his massive contract hampering their flexibility, there's growing sentiment in the front office that now's the time to pivot." The painful part for Lakers faithful? Austin Reaves would likely be the centerpiece heading to Minnesota. The Oklahoma product has blossomed into a legitimate star this season, averaging 20.2 points, 5.8 assists, and 4.5 rebounds, while shooting a blistering 46% from the field and nearly 38% from downtown across 73 games. Reaves has become almost untouchable in trade talks, a Lakers source admitted. But if there's one weakness that keeps our coaching staff up at night, it's our interior defense when AD needs a breather. Gobert solves that problem immediately. Imagine the defensive potential. A front court featuring both Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert would be an absolute nightmare for opposing offenses. 2 of the premier rim protectors of this generation sharing the court, with Luka and LeBron orchestrating the offense. That's championship architecture if I've ever seen it. The timing feels right for both sides. Minnesota needs to retool around Anthony Edwards, while the Lakers need to maximize their championship window with LeBron's twilight years. The question becomes, is sacrificing Reeves's youth, shooting, and fan connection worth the defensive upgrade Gobert provides? So Lakers Nation, what do you think? Would you give up Austin Reaves for Rudy Gobert? Is rim protection our biggest need, or should we hold on to our homegrown talent? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you're as passionate about these Lakers trade rumors as I am, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more breaking Lakers news. This is insider information you won't find anywhere else.